and welcome to Sloths Love to Read. This is Carrie Ann. Today we have a very silly story called Wobbly Winnie Has a Wiggly Tooth by Mireille van Yperen. I hope that you will enjoy this wonderful story, and it is so silly. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Wobbly Winnie Has a Wiggly Tooth by Mireille van Yperen. Wiggle, wiggle. Winnie stands in front of the mirror. She has her mouth wide open and pushes her tongue against the wobbly tooth. "What are you doing?" Gunner asks, and looks curiously at the wobbly tooth. "I have a wiggly tooth," says Winnie. All of a sudden it started to wiggle. "Do you brush your teeth twice a day?" Gunner asked, "as the dentist told us?" "The dentist," Winnie shouts and starts running. "Come on, Gunner, this is an emergency. We have to go to the dentist right now." Winnie drags Gunner along. Together they race on Winnie's bicycle to the dentist. At the dentist, Winnie can't wait for her turn because this is clearly an emergency. Winnie swings the door open and shouts, "Dentist, dentist, help! All my teeth are falling out!" The boy in the dental chair looks up. This definitely sounds like an emergency. "Hello, Winnie," says the dentist. She knows how impatient Winnie can be. "Wait for me in the waiting room. I will be right with you." Winnie trudges back to the waiting room. She doesn't want to wait because this is an emergency. An emergency! Gunner stares at the wobbly tooth. "Will you look like Aunt Blanche?" Gunner asks, "without teeth?" Winnie looks at him, but before she can say anything, the dentist comes in. "Winnie, a loose tooth is nothing to be afraid of. All your baby teeth will start to fall out one by one," explains the dentist. "It happens to every child. Gunner's teeth will soon also start to wobble." Gunner grabs his teeth in shock, but they don't wiggle yet like Winnie's teeth. Once the baby tooth wiggles out, a bigger tooth will take its place, the dentist continues. "So, I'm not going to look like Aunt Blanche," stammers Winnie. The dentist smiles and shakes her head. "No, Winnie, if you keep brushing your teeth twice a day, you will keep all your teeth." The dentist continues. "If you want to help your wiggly tooth, you can give it an extra wiggle or take a bite from a juicy apple." Winnie cheers. "Finally, I can wiggle and no one tells me to sit still." The dentist chuckles. "You can wiggle your tooth as much as you want, Winnie." Relieved and happy, Winnie and Gunner return home. Gunner chuckles every time he sees the tooth wiggle when Winnie talks. But it's not funny anymore to Winnie. She already has a wobbly bum, wobbly legs, wobbly toes, and now a wobbly tooth that feels weird in her mouth. Gunner feels sorry for her. He grabs a big, juicy apple from the fruit bowl. "Eat this," Gunner says, and gives her the apple. Winnie opens her mouth wide. Gunner sees the wobbly tooth dangerously wiggling. "Hop!" Winnie chews smackingly on a big bite of the juicy apple. Gump, smack, gump, gump, smack, smack. "What a delicious, juicy apple, Gunner. Would you like a bite, too?" smiles Winnie. The apple is so delicious that she completely forgot her wiggly tooth. "Winnie!" Gunner shouts in shock. Where the wobble tooth used to wiggle, Gunner now only sees a large hole. Clunk! Winnie swallows the big chunk of apple. With her tongue, she searches for the wiggly tooth in her mouth, but it's gone. A bit scared, Winnie and Gunner look at each other. She didn't swallow the tooth, did she? Maybe the tooth fell on the floor or under the bed, says Gunner. Together they look for the tooth everywhere, under the bed, behind the cupboard, and on the books. But the tooth is nowhere to be found. Suddenly, Gunner sees something blinking on top of the apple. It's Winnie's tooth. She didn't swallow it. Gunner pulls the tooth out of the apple and gives it to Winnie, relieved she didn't swallow the tooth. Let's save the tooth for the tooth fairy, says Gunner. I heard she collects wiggly teeth in exchange for a present. And I love presents, smiles Winnie, proudly holding up her lost tooth. Oh, what a silly story! Wobbly Winnie has a wiggly tooth. And here is a little bit about the author. Mireille van Yperen has been working as a graphic designer since 1995 and started her own company in 2003. Having years of experience in the world of graphic design and illustrating for others, Mireille decided it was time to start her own book series by writing and illustrating her own children's books. Of course, she continues to help other authors with her books. Some of her other books are Dragon Friend, Oops, and many more. You can find them at www.picturebookpublisher.com. Also, you can find this book on Amazon. I hope that you will consider making this a part of your collection. It is a wonderful story, and the illustrations are absolutely beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed the story today, and bye-bye for now, everyone.